So in my Discord server, I have a channel where people can suggest builds for me to run. Now, this channel has slowed down a bit in recent times because I just haven't really had time to get around to making all the videos, and because I intermittently make these commentary videos in between video essays, some of these builds have been sitting in that channel for 2 to even 3 months now. And so, in order to make it up to you all, I wanted to try and make this one big, massive compilation of a bunch of different builds, selecting 9 of my favorites from this channel. I'm not going to take a whole lot of time ahead of the games trying to explain each individual build. I'll use the screenshot, I'll show what the perks do, and then I'll just play the games as they're designed. But a lot of these builds are super duper fun, and I hope that you enjoy the commentary and the video as well. On the Lambkin Lane with the Unknown. We're using that new Rift Pass skin. This build is the Demoman Unknown build because we have a grenade launcher as our main power. I don't know if that was somebody who was over by Jen there, or... Oh wait, there's some scratch marks going... I see someone in that building there. So we'll go chase them. See what we can get. Here, generator down below in House of Pain as well. Not a great angle there. I thought he was going to play inside of the pallet there. So we'll M2 fake a little bit. Because it's just like... the easiest way to play this killer, unfortunately. But it is the most consistent. For, I mean, obvious reasons, you know. You miss the M2 and you'll kind of be wishing you wouldn't have. Take a hit onto Rick. Rick Wake, not Rick Grimes. I'm happy for the marriage. Also, this ping difference is quite astounding, actually. Surprise, there's Yui with red ping, which I didn't notice ahead of time. And we'll knock down the Rick at the pallet there by aiming at the ground, so... a good start, and we can hopefully find a pain... no, okay, no pain res nearby whatsoever, so that's okay. One of them spawned upstairs. This is like one of the main reasons I don't like running pain res, and it's a very stupid reason, and it's that, like, your skirt tricks are just never consistent, it feels. Especially depending on the map. Anyway, we'll put little buddy up there. Tag you there. I think I'll... go for a chase here. I think this is worth my time. Get a smack on her too. She tries to do the dumb tech thing on me and it just doesn't work. I have far too many hours in my game for that to work consistently. I'm gonna keep her slugged as well so I can kick this. Get eruption going. Get all that. What is my ping this game, I wonder? I am 139 ping. Nice. And everyone else is also relatively high ping. That doesn't work, Sable, but you can definitely try. There you go. A hook for me. A hookaroo from me to you. Doesn't know I'm inside this building. Now she does. For certain. That didn't bounce how I wanted it to. It bounced a lot more aggressively than it should have. But I have no idea why we're all on like such high ping servers. Just seems like a mistake on behavior's side. Anyway, I'm not respecting any dang pallets because I have the add-on that says, hey, you don't need to respect any dang pallets. Surprised that she doesn't go for the pallet, though. Okay. Fine by me. I can go for the unhook here, too. And I will be smacking you. I saw you on that for a second. Okay, we should hit this just fine by grabbing. Very nice. Very, very nice. Despite all the other appearances so far, no such problems arise. I figured then there would be someone going for the unhook there, and she decided to stomp on her way to touch one of my dudes, one of my little doodads. So we can also kick this, get this pallet out of the way. Find out where people are. And big ol' snipe. Oh, not quite. It wasn't quite that close to the wall there, but 2 people injured here. Exactly what we're looking for. Look up, look down. You probably have Champion of Light, would be my guess. Because you do have... Hello there, Yui. How's it going? Because you have the... Yeah, look at that. Movement speed. Knock her down as well. Pretty simple stuff. But she has Champion of Light fixated with... what's the other perk? Chemtrap. So... Not going to be a player that has any anti-tunnel perks, which will be good for me in the near future. We get our first hit of pain res as well. Doesn't sound like whoever was pain resed was even on a generator, or whatever gem was pain resed. Does not have an active person on it, so away we go. Tunneling, going back to hook, all that sort of... That felt like a bug there. As I was dropping the effigy, it didn't feel like I got slowed down by using my power at all. Kobe! Oh. Yeah, you know, Kobe had his misses in his time, too. So it's all good. It's all good. Take a kick there. We find out that there's someone on this upstairs gen. Let me see. Okay. Ah, he just got the gen done, though. Interesting check spot to hold there. I heard you jump outside here. Hello there. Why, hello there, Rick Wake. Shall we play a game? Perhaps we shall. Okay. I wanted to try... Yeah, okay, I got the right angle for my shot there. Unfortunately, he was too far ahead of it. We can. UV exit, hit it on the ground, tag him still. Does he want the smoke? Okay, we'll tap. Tap again. Really? I'm surprised that he actually manages to dissipate that quickly. That's okay. Just keep swimming. Everyone else has had time to reset, though. I've been taking way too much time on this now. And he actually makes that pallet, too, which is kind of crazy. Oh, but he swings so far wide. I'm playing this very badly. Oh, but he played it worse. He rated a pallet against a 115 killer. Yeah, you can't be doing that. Wait, you got hit on my side. Hold on. How does that even work? How does that work? I hear you. I heard you back there. I will gladly go for you if need be. Unlucky. We can... I'm gonna kick this, actually, before she can use, Chemtrap on it. TP here. She runs back away from it. I'm wasting too much time now. I need to go kick gens. I need to get my, power working again. Thankfully, we do seem to be kind of working on some... Oh, what the hell? Okay, we do seem to be kind of getting something together, but I need to go back to House of Pain and kick that gen downstairs to get, Oppression, Eruption, all that good stuff going again. A lot of people in that gen up there, sounds like. Really? And a dead art. Holy fuck. Alright. Well, my bad, I guess. My bad. Onto that generator up there, too. Still regressing, or... progressing it, sounds like. Didn't get any hits on the unknown thing there, either. Or on the UVX. That's kind of crazy to me. But we can still... You're a locker here. Wait. Wait, what? Oh, she ran out this way. I guess I just didn't see her or something? I'm so oblivious. Holy smokes. A reference to the Dead by Daylight status effect. Oblivious. Not to be confused, of course. No, that's not regressing anymore. We can poop out a little clone down there. And the Zarina... Zarina shouldn't have... Oh, she has this pallet here still. Okay. Alright. Crazy business. Crazy work here. See if I can hit this. No, I don't even hit that. Damn. Oh, it's Sable, though. She is injured. Or Yui's here, too. Oh, finesse, man. What a stupid perk. Kick this again. Get Eruption, Oppression, all the gen kicking stuff down. Go down here. Okay, nobody here. Now I gotta go back upstairs and reset. Why am I on 160 ping? This vexes me greatly. Alright, well, good to know that the Rick has a dead hard. Where are you going? Yeah. And we can just keep running it, I think. How? What the fu- I hit the, like, swing set there or something. Anyway, he's gonna... Yep, drop the pallet. Fair enough. They're clearing all of my clones now, so I have to go downstairs for this again. That gen's gonna be done upstairs now. Literally can't do anything about it. Bonk. Yeah. Let me see. What the hell just happened there? Hello. Red ping issue. Red ping moment. Ridiculous, man. Dude. This is utterly ridiculous. Yeah, I'm fine though. We can at least hit that. I don't think I'm even safe to pick up here. But I'm going to anyways, I have to. I need to. We need to get our pain res hook here, but this ping is just causing me so many problems. I'm so annoyed by it. I can't accurately get hits on survivors now because of it. Okay, so that's regressing. It's good to know. I gotta go kick something with oppression here, if I can. But I'm not sure what it's going to be. Take a hit here, maybe? No, they left. Okay. Okay. What about this gen? Nothing? Oh, I hear Yui. There she is. Potential that we can do something goofy here, but... Again, she does have... Oh, no, she doesn't have finesse because she's injured, so we should be fine. Let's beat her back to the window here. And just beat her on high ping for that same issue. Ideally, no decisive strike. And I am correct, at least. In my ideal world, I get a kill here. As well. And then I do. So she's out the game. Hello. How we doing? Get a quick little TP there. I'm not going to use my power just yet, because I can just look up. Oh, that bounces incorrectly. Unfortunate for me. But she'll drop the pallet here. Okay. And then put that on there, and then I leave, and I'm out of here. Because I'm in a spot where I don't have pressure on a gen presently. It also sucks. It feels like, the clones are bugged. And by that I mean that the clones feel like, even though they're supposed to apply the weaken effect to survivors that you have, oh, he has a pallet there on his right. There's this one here, but he's not gonna make that. Down he goes. Anyway, so even though he has all of that available, or what am I trying to say? Where are you? Over there. Okay. Just you over there. I can go put you up on a Scourge Hook over here too and get my pain res out of the way. Thank the Lord. Pulling this back somewhat. With the clones, whenever you apply the negative status effect for the weaken, whenever you apply weaken to somebody... Oh, she's going downstairs. You're out there. I'm going to go downstairs with this person because I know that she has nothing available. And we have a clone ready, which I'm going to place right here. Hello. Bonk. And then drop right on top of her. There we go. That's what we needed. That's what I was looking for. I know that they're going to be healing underneath their hook out there. So, good information on us. I just kind of read her movement correctly. Thankfully. But, oh man, this game has just been an uphill battle the whole way through. I see you running all the way out to the right. I don't know if that's... Okay, the Rick is on this generator over here. So Sable might go for the unhook save there soon enough. Or unless the Rick's going around for it. Hold on. Oh, he might be. He might be going for it here. There he is. Oh no, it's Sable. Never mind. Yeah, get that. We'll kick this. We're kicking it faster because of our ability, and then Thwack throws off her aim with the flashlight there, so perfectly fine by me. I'm again surprised that these don't hit as much as they should, but honestly, I'm not going to stick around to find out because I feel like the Rick is back here on these gens somewhere. You have to kind of hold this out against him. Maybe in House of Pain. Maybe I teleported incorrectly here. But she gets healed in the corner. I'm not sure if that's because of the Rick or because of a syringe or something, but I do feel like these survivors have some very strong things. Let me eventually catch up. We'll eventually catch up with Sable, although she does seem a bit fast somehow. Maybe around a boon or just by nature of something that she's brought. Who knows? Who's to say? I don't want to get stunned on this side, by the way. I need to get stunned on this side, if anywhere. I get this hit, I think. Wow, never mind. I get auto-pulled into the wall. That's fucking great, actually. Okay, kicking. Kicking now. Force her to walk into a corner here. And we down her off of... Perhaps. Did I? No, I think she probably has dramaturgy or something then. That'd be my guess. We need to go across here. They're working on the gen downstairs here. There we are. There's confirmation. Okay, they're on this pallet, or they had been. Yeah, they're upstairs now. We can kick this. Get that going. I don't know what that was, actually. But I think I've been holding out this 3-gen for far too long. There's a 15-minute timer. Man, we've been playing this game for 15 minutes. Ah! And they still have the House of Pain palette, which is very annoying. Is that an AFK Rick in the corner? I see Zarina there. It could be. Could very well be. Or they're failing healing skill checks. Either way, you have a window here on your right sometimes. You do have this window out this way. That you'll take. No live, so good spot for me. A good place for me to be. Last thing I want to do is teleport to that effigy out there, so I won't. Does she have a window up there? She does. Yeah. Yeah, keep running it. Yeah. She doubled back. Went upstairs. That's fine. Keep chasing. And she goes back out the same window again. Woo! I love Haddonfield. I love it. Oh, they broke the effigy downstairs again. So let's go for it. Double back. No, she's holding the pallet here. I don't get this. Oh, I thought I would. For a second. There was like a semblance of belief that I was gonna get that. Thankfully, there is a Rick Grimes here, who has seemingly given up amid all of this. The game has been taking quite some time to get done, and he's decided that he has had enough. But thankfully I get a grab in such a way that he can't use his dead hard, and we're all on annoyingly high ping. Hello. Break the pallet, teleport around it, knock her down, pick you up looking into a wall, so that the Sable can't blind me with her Champion of Light. Oh, and we finally close out this game, but it took us so damn long just playing around a 3-gen and getting everyone 2-hooked or something. I mean, the survivors, you know, they were admirable. They played it really well, but as soon as I was able to control, and they're not, like, this gen back here isn't a very common one, so I don't blame them for not finding it. Anyway, that's the end of the game, and we'll go ahead and show you the builds and take you right into the next community suggested one. Alright. Excuse me a bit, I was eating some food after I played that unknown game. But this build is called You Slow, Me Fast on Springtrap. Specifically, we try to swap around the Obsession a lot and then use that to our advantage to chase them around pallets. Basically, our main thing is that we do not care about pallets, and that also combines with our add-ons in the form of Endo CPU and... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go over... there. Out of this door. Door number 7. What's behind door number 7? It's a survivor, potentially. They did see the thing is that when when Springtrap's going through the doors, he does kind of give like, oh, hey, how's it going? We got a stack off of our obsession there, so that's pretty nice. Take that hit there. Not sure where this fung is going, to be honest with you. Just kind of running it to the corner over here, which will probably give us the option to do yoink, rawr. Anyway, so we'll hit this, we'll see where our obsession is, we'll run at her, and then hopefully get things going from here. And also because we're not running the likes of our, what is it? But also because we're not running the likes of our add-ons that are more suited for other components here, or we're not running, like, I don't know, ripped curtain or anything like that. Yeah, this person knows how to pre-run this. Oh, wait, she doesn't. Hold on. Gotcha there. She'll have to drop this, and this is fine, because then we get game of foot off of it. So now we get a little extra haste here. And she gets slowed by the likes of Knockout, so this build coming together quite nicely. Oh, she is just hoofing it over here. We're not going to reclaim the axe, I don't need to. I'm just going to stay fast against her forever, especially because she keeps getting hindered by the likes of Knockout every time. You can see the countdown like keeps panning out for her there. She's just pre-dropping every pallet on the map, which is great for me. So I can just keep doing this forever, basically. Look at this. Dude, I am clearing so much of the map because of this one person, which is nice. I get that. Yoink. Rawr. XD. As they say. So that'll be another hook for us. And that is a lot of stuff taken off the map for us, which is fantastic news. 2 gens being worked on here separately. One person over there, which will be our obsession. What I want to do is I want to go back for main, because I want to get that person who we had initially chased over here. We're back behind main, which we have this gen here. Because then I can possibly surprise this person with her sprint burst. I sure can. Take that hit. Threw the firecracker a bit late. And now another hit for us in our power here. This is like one mistake that you can see a lot of amateur survivors making. Basically, they'll try to run to a corner or anything like that. But usually corners are not where you have a lot of your resources. Now, granted, thanks to the Elodie, we have been chewing through a lot of these resources, so there's not a whole lot left for the survivors now. But anyway, the good news is that we can just kind of chase after people however the heck we want here. First gen goes down, but not before I've gotten 3 hooks. And that's one way over there. It's fine. We're more worried about, I think, door number 6 here than we latch onto. I am correct. She has pre-run this slightly. One of the ladies here. Ooh. Is that... No, that's a Claudette. Wasn't sure. I couldn't tell from the cosmetic from this distance. I was hoping it was Telita, but... Unfortunately, I'm not in luck with that one. I do want to launch an axe over top here, but I just don't think I have the capability to do so. Love that for me. Pick this. She does get hindered by Knockout. And we can still hear her, too, because I have working ears. Take that hit there. Take a little bit of patience on that. She might try to vault this now. Oh, she fakes it. Actually, a really good fake. Doesn't make a whole lot of distance to anything else, though. So, we'll be able to do this. Yoink the axe. Rawr. I don't know why I have, like, a habit of doing that, but I find it funny. That's why, actually, no, that's why I have a habit of doing that, is because it's funny to me. Hit this. Get a neat little hook onto you. Find out where our obsession might be. I think I saw her over there, so let's throw the axe here to get our increased movement speed. No, I didn't see her there. I was hoping I did, but alas, I did not. Let's go for door number 7 again. Because remember, we had this that we had been worried about before. And hey, it's the Elodie again. Might swap our obsession, and it does, which is good. So now we can get our movement speed back for play with your food, which is great. And then we can chase her again. I'm not going to reclaim the axe because I do want to retain this speed. Because we have, you know, play with your food, haste, and then we're also a 115 kill. Let me see, dead art? Nope. Just a quick little skipperoo there. I also think that the Telita is running distortion or something to that effect, because I'm not able to see her aura whatsoever. Another gen goes down, but we're making decent pace all the same. We're making decent pace all the same because of not having any regression perks will just kind of do that to you. You know, I'd say we're okay. You know, I'm not playing the best, necessarily. I'm Sean Connery. I'm not necessarily playing the best way. That's quite alright by me. I'm gonna... Oh, the timing. I should have just left the door right away. Okay, back. Back. Oh, someone is there, but I want to go back for door number 6, because that's the one that we were just on. That's nearby this LED that we've hooked. Here we are. Hello, ladies. Ooh, it's the Feng Min that's dead. Let me take that. And she is just dead. Just a bunch of Dunyan rings right here. So we'll get our first kill at 6 hooks. That's not bad at all. This will ideally also reveal the location of the Talita to me now. There she is, over on that gen. Okay. Let me take that. I see her running off to the right. This is what Springtrap's really good at, by the way, is just immediately transferring pressure. Are you back in this corner? That would be ballsy if you were, considering that I saw your aura. Perhaps in a locker. Nah. Not so, not the case. That's okay, though. We'll kick this gen and then leave. Because I don't think I have any chance of really finding her there. And this gen's like so incredibly isolated comparatively that I just don't have a chance of really doing anything with it. Hello there. Identify you by scratch marks. It's holding a weird check spot against me. Oh, and she's just holding W. I see. Well, that's fine. Well, that's quite alright. Hello, hello. Leading me right back to the Talita, actually, which is good. Let's go back here. There she is. You are the one that I have been looking for. Take that hit. Now she has the axe lodged in her, which makes it a lot harder for her to really deny me this hit, deny me this pickup, and we'll save ourselves a ton of time here by grabbing her by the back. So raw. And we can hit this, get 7 hooks now. And now we know where that next person is. Unfortunately, she does get the gen done, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to door 6 here, and then I'm gonna go run back to hook right away. And the reason I'm doing this is because I feel like this is what the Claudette's been doing, that she's been hovering super aggressively for unhooks. No, I suppose I'm wrong. I suppose I'm wrong in that assumption. All around. I don't know, how's this build working? Not quite so well. I feel like if you actually want to... It's a build where you don't really want to use... Oh, some of the scratch marks kind of disappear. The reeds make it a little bit difficult. Anyway. It's a build where you kind of don't want to use M2, really? It's strange, for sure. But, that's okay. Go here. Be the best proxy camper in the world and find the Elodie again, which is good. I can't remember if the Elodie is... No, the Elodie doesn't have dead hard. We tested her for it, and it came up negative. Oh, and the Claudette just completes the generator anyway, so... kind of unfortunate for us, but we do get another hook stage onto the Talita, at least, so that is nice for me. Let me see if I can hit that. She makes basically 0 distance, and down she goes. And I can take the axe back now, and go back for the Claudie here. Hello, madam. Oh, you have nothing. Oh, you have nothing. Okay, take a hit there, and then I'm gonna go pick up the Elodie over here that we dropped. Wherever she is. She's already under a pallet. That's impressive. I could take you basement as well. Buy myself a lot of time. A little bit ballsy walking through the, walking through the likes of, you know, nothing there. There's a door over there. This will reveal where they are to me. Oh, she's over in that corner. Okay. What I want to do then... Oh, she disconnects. That's unlucky. Go for this here. Oh. Frame rate. Frame rate issues. Oh my goodness. 30 frames a second. Coming to a house near you. Claudette. I heareth thee. Ooh, and we get the Talita. Very nice. I aimed a little bit too far to her side there. That's my mistake. I could have aimed a little bit closer, but I'm having those frame drops that are making it really quite difficult for me to see. But down she goes. Puppy wine on the floor. A spillage of the bottle of 14% puppy wine alcohol content. And now to find out where the Claudette is. My guess is that she's going to be on that door over there, because this person's already dead, so... Let me see. And what do you know? There she is. A neat little 3K off of this Springtrap build. We definitely played it a lot better than we... What in the world is going on with my camera there? I don't have my controller plugged in. Okay. Sure. Yep, that's... You know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. That'll be the end of the game. We'll go ahead and take you right to the next one. Alright, on this build for Xenomorph, it's another build that features play with your food, but this is basically just maximum movement speed, which also, in the sense of batteries included, applies to when we are underneath the ground in our tunnels here. So, the start of the game, that person vaulted out of that immediately. Okay, let's go leave. Let's leave and go somewhere else. That person, he wanted nothing to do with that. At all. I see some footsteps here, though, so... Come back around here. Unfortunately... Never mind, not unfortunately at all. I will get my first tag there. And a little pre-drop on the pallet there. Gets me another free hit. I do want to leave him to try and get my Quiff stack working for me here. I usually only get one at a time because of... Well, you know. Just how things are. I see you going up there. Wonder if he holds the check spot. He does not hold the check spot. That is really good news for me. And with that guy disappearing away from me, I get another play with your food stack. And we have a hook right here that I've seen. So, fantastic start. Hey, look at that. The fog actually reduces scream sounds. So that's kind of nice. And go around here. Hello, madam. Hello, hello. Let me hit this. Ooh, I need to drag a little. I need to get used to dragging with this character a little bit more. I can hit that pretty easily, because I'm a 115 character, even when I'm outside of my regular walking animation here. Oh, pretty nice, pretty schnasty. Okay. It does not go for that. Might pre-drop the... Interesting. I'm gonna say, fellas, I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to be camping pallets against the Xenomorph. Oh, and it looks like our friend Ghosty is, well, nearly our second stage there. Out of the way. 2 hooks for me, one very nearly a third hook stage. I can go over and kick this with machine learning. Get our progress started here. Drop into our tunnel. And start sprinting around the map. See if we can spot any footsteps along the way. Could be someone back here. So I know this is where we started off with the... one of the Jonas. I'm going to break this. Really awkward tunnel location, though, because I can't use that to re-aggress onto the survivors now. I didn't talk about the add-ons. I think there's one where I get aura reveal. Nice. Neat little drag for ourselves there. But one where we get aura reveal on turrets, and then the improvised cattle prod, which also helps take that hit there. I'm totally fine with losing my power for that in exchange. And also, with main gen getting done, we will be getting batteries included on this. There's that other Jonah. Ah, I see, it's off of completed gens. I remember reading the add-ons and what they did before. I was like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense for the character. And then I completely forgot what the add-ons did. Like, not gonna lie, I'm blanking on them right now, but I can't, like, pull them up mid-game while I'm trying to do something here. Oh, this is a nasty loop. Oh, but the Carlos does not use it correctly at all. We get that trade at least. That guy has a flashlight. I'll face this way. It's possibly his background player, but seem to be doing quite fine. Oh, and now the fun begins. We get machine learning stealth, and we are so dang fast now. And we have our power back, so that's pretty nice. And we get that tag on him to start. There's an injured lady up here. She doesn't know that I'm here because I have 13% haste and I'm undetectable. So hello, hello. Machine learning gambit paid off in exactly the way we wanted it to. And we gotta go pick up our friend over here who's on the shack window. Never mind. I don't need to pick him up, actually. Because it seems that the Jonah will actually just immediately hand us the win on this. So that's, I gotta say, that's a pretty good game. Out of all of the games that we can potentially have, that's a pretty good game. Did this person unhook themselves and then plot twist? Why am I... Did I not hook her? Did she? I'm confused as to what happened there. Either way, let me go pick up my kills, and I think that'll probably just be the end of the game. Never mind, it wasn't the end of the game. We get another down here. I thought it was going to be the end of the game, but unfortunately, we have run ourselves into the issue of more survivors up than I expected before. Another hook for you. I see these scratch marks. I hear this injured Joner. Knock him down as well, and then I gotta find out where the Lisa is, because we did down her off of the gallows side of things. So, anyway, now is properly where the game ends, off of one machine learning kick. We are able to catch up to all these survivors so incredibly fast, and, oh, just close things out. Shows how powerful this build really can be. Alright, the Mother's Dwelling. Last game I tried recording this game previously, and it did not go well. I'll just put it that way. Ended up going against a squad with multiple TTVs, and usually I forget that the rule of thumb with TTV is that you never pick up the TTV if they're your first down, and I ended up losing all of my momentum because I got flashlight blinding because I just wasn't paying attention. So, unfortunately, we will not be showing that game, and we'll be attempting this one. Hi, how we doing? Multiple people here. In fact, it's literally everybody here. How is it hanging, my fellow gamers? You cannot outrun Sprint Burst, but you can definitely try. 3. And we break it, and we're resetting again. Then we can go back again, because, you know, we're just kind of goofed up like that. That person might even go down to their injuries here, because, you know, yeah, seemed like she was AFK at the start there. This person might be running away from me. Ooh, will they make it anywhere, though? Nope. They'll make it directly back into my blade, the broken neck of a guitar. Do get the increased movement speed from this as well. Nothing else happening for it. Looks like somebody's AFK. They've become a bot now. I wonder if they heard the Legion terror radius and were like, yeah, no, not for me today. So I know people generally don't like playing against this killer just because of how they play. As, you know, in a concept, people don't like playing against Mending Simulator. So they typically don't try to play it. Unhook the Cheryl bot immediately for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, let's do this. Vault this. Because again, I hate looping. There she goes. Vault it. Now what? Oh, where is your god now? Okay, I see someone up on main there. What was your plan here? Okay, so I understand that the plan was to, like, walk through me, but I think that there was improved collision that happened with the Legion at some point. And now we get another hook here, and I think that the 2 heartbeats that we heard up on main were... Oh, that god window's not open today. Let's go! Yippee! There's a good window here, though, but as someone who hates looping this game... Ah, they're up here. I see, I see. And they healed the Cheryl bot for some reason. This person keeps, like, edging their sprint burst for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't really work. It's not that good of an idea against Legion, and it's especially not that great of an idea against, well, a lot of the Killer Squad, to be honest with you. Because then you're not actually making distance to anything, you're just delaying. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the free hook. I will not swing at that. I will instead just get a hook state off of it. So, being a little bit patient with that as we need to be. And another hook goes our way. I'll also kick this gen in the meantime, just because it's our only form of regression here. It's possible that she was also walking to get her sprint burst back because of Mindbreaker. That is definitely a possibility. I won't be counting that one out. I want to go for the Cheryl bot, see if I can get her out the game real quick. And then work my way back from there. Hello there, madam. Or should I say, you string of code? Alright, pick up. I don't know why the Cheryl disconnected, though. There's, like, no real reason for you to disconnect against a Legion. These are the kind of comments that I make when I'm a little pissed off at the game. I've realized. Whenever I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Kind of comments. Usually means that there's something about the game that I don't like. I want to break this, actually, and I'm going to. Yep. My turn. And then I can cancel. And now you have nothing. I've blocked the window with Bamboozle. I've broken the pallet with my power here. That was very annoying lag, actually. And we've broken the pallet yet again with our feet here. Take that. Or break that with our power. I actually don't need to worry about pallets at all because... well, End Fury. Down she goes. Using the fabled point tech, as they call it. I don't know why they call things techs all the time. I guess like short for technique. Something that's borrowed from fighting games or other... I think it's fighting games. I think fighting games is the main proponent of it. All the way through. Either way. Here we go. We have found the Cheryl bot yet again. I don't know if the Cheryl bot has anything with which to help her in chase or something along those lines, but let's keep running it. People over there, one person just got the unhook done. I'm gonna cancel power so that I can walk over there and then get my power back by the time I arrive. Especially because you're healing against a Legion. Like, really? Healing against a Legion, huh? That doesn't seem very wise, but that's okay. Sometimes some people just don't know the counterplay to killers, and they'll do the same play over... oh, is she... oh, she's still here. There we go. That works for me. I can go get this person who's on the Shack gen. It's gonna be the Yui again. I'm gonna vault out this. And then cancel power. And listen for her here. And now, because you are deep wounded, you can't have dead hard to prevent me from hitting you here. Gen on main gets completed, but that's okay. Oh, hello there. Nobody in the locker. I obviously know that there's the Rebecca behind me here. I might try to go for the save there, so I'm gonna just leave her be. Put you up on a hook on the outside here. Oh, I see the bill as well, thanks to Optic of Obsession. Here you go. Another hook for me. We'll kick that. That works for me. We'll look up here. And I'll like sit underneath the hook for a second. She's still inside. No, she slow vaulted out. I see. She slow vaulted out to hide the noise there from me. Okay. She keeps doing this like double back thing all the time, so we'll see how well that works out for her. This is not a safe pallet whatsoever against any killer, just because of how short that side is. Ideally, of course, you want to play the long side of any pallet that you're on so that the killer has to take the most distance to go around it. But if you're hugging the pallet there, you gotta pick a side, you know? You can't just sit there and wait for the side to come to you. And also, you should not be healing under hook, because I can just do this and run at you. Me too. Yeah, me too. Me next. Bonk. And then I see possibly the Cheryl bot going in for the unhook save. Yeah. No such news on the bill anywhere. Not within 40 plus meters anyway. Oh, she also has sprint burst. Huh. I don't know how I never noticed that. Back to Shack we go. It's her favorite place in the world, actually. I can kill this, this Yui. Hey, that's where Bill is, too. That's good to know. And that'll be a neat little down and kill for us now. Yeah, give me that. Give me that emote tech. That tech. You've teched me for emotes. Okay, another kill. For ourselves. Well, another kill just in general. You've gone that way. Good to know. And away you are. I'm gonna stab you first. Use my power to catch up. Then basically, like, sniff in that old man aftershave. And he's on the outside here, but not a whole lot of distance to make because we've already broken the pallets back here. That's basically what this build does, is it just tries to chew through resources. Thankfully for their survivors, they're actually getting a lot of this stuff done, even with a bot, even with me putting as much pressure on them as I have been. Now, to be fair, the pressure that I have been putting on has also been a little lackluster, I'd say. I'm kind of... Oh, did I just see somebody there? Oh, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Either way, the pressure that I've been putting on has been disappointing, to say the least. Because, you know, I've only 2-hooked everyone, and that's just not a good look. Oh, scratch marks here. And it's the Cheryl bot. Let me see if I can use you to find the Rebecca as well. I mean, if she goes there. Gonna run back to hook. There she is. There's the Rebecca. Hello, hello. I figured you'd be here. Let's see if I can make that. Yes, yes. Very good. Okay, we hit that. And now we can bolt this out. And we can go back for this bill as well, because the bot has finished mending herself in this corner, which means we're going to get a little intersection here where the bill now dies for his sins, and we get to pick this person up and get them out the game as well. So we've kind of turned this into the correct pressure by proxy camping a little bit, but also just knowing what corners I'm being pulled into and where survivors would want to move themselves towards afterwards. Wait, blood here. This means that this is the Cheryl bot. Ah, we found you, my pretty. Hello. No real resources for you anymore. You are just dead. And that will be the end of the game. A neat little 4K for ourselves. And we'll take you into the next viewer-suggested build. So, in this build, for the pig, it's the how do you do, fellow survivors. Now, this isn't to say that we're trying to be like survivors. No, no, no. We're trying to emulate survivor things. So we have Zanchin tactics to emulate windows, we have superior anatomy to simulate their faster vault speeds, phantom fear to simulate scene partner, and I forget what the what All Shaking Thunder was supposed to do. That was the one that I kind of forgot about. Also, no gens inside of the courtyard is very interesting. I don't hear any gens being worked on yet, but this is the perpetual problem with Midwich. Indoor maps. What a concept. Because, like, I would like to be able to find survivors and get into chase and use my power and all that good stuff, but no. Indoor map, you get to see nothing. In fact, the gen might just get completed now. Hello. What a... No. No, no, no. Wait... I'm not friendly, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say. Just letting you know now. I guess she was like, I guess technically it would be like, how do you do, fellow survivors, if I started helping her on the gen there, but unfortunately not the case for me. Thank you for the hook. Thank you for the free damage states. And everything else in between. I doubt that you have anything for me. Thank you. There should be a hook now. Oh no, not quite. We do have a down, though, on that person over there, and they get a gen completed in this time, so... Just walk over here. I don't know where this person went that I downed, though. Maybe downstairs, potentially? Did vault downstairs. So we can't hit this. And then because we're awesome, we have all Shaking Thunder. Oh, not quite. Not quite in range, though, but we do have superior anatomy now. Hello, madam. And now we have pressure on everyone because of our perks. Girl, there's no way you think I'm this silly. There's no way that you think that I can make these kinds of mistakes. Anyway, let's go pick up the Fungman real quick. Get you up. You're in my pocket now. This person's coming flying in for something. I don't know what, though. Put you up on a hook. Get you up. Put you on a hook. This is a bunch of silly gamers here. And I have a hook over here to my left that I can try to work with if possible. Maybe, perhaps. Is this the... I can't even tell if that was the injured Sable or not, but we'll do this. In the meantime, we crouch slightly faster as well, by the way, with our combat straps add-on, which is the main one that I've been trying to work with here. There you are. And this is also why I wanted to crouch here, was because I knew that it would give me this information. Totally fine by me. Zanshin Tactics gives us information on that person retreating, and the other person has to decide between getting unhooks or getting her hat off. And I'd assume, just as a rational individual, that you would actually go for getting your hat off first. So far so good. And now I'm chasing the last person who is available, but then if she goes for the unhooks, she loses time on getting her hat, and she fails the skill check on one of the hat locations there. I can't actually vault after this person with my thing. I'm just gonna full send that. I'm not even gonna double back on anything. Put a hat on you. And now, because of their foolishness, I could actually just go back to the hooks and get that... Wait, she's right here. I can't actually just kill you right now. So, okay. Not a big showcase of the build itself, but because of the silliness of these survivors, we do end up making it work. And that'll be the end of our pig match, where we... How do you do, fellow survivors? Well, turns out they're not doing quite so hot. Into the next game. Alright, so the idea for this build, as we load into the game, is exhausting ghosties. So we have Languid Touch and Overwhelming Presence to give us information on where survivors are. And then we have Mindbreaker, which adds exhausting. We have Night Vision Monocular, which after, I think we get revealed, it gives survivors exhausted. I just see someone down there. I think I might have done. Not sure. Overwhelming Presence would have given us Aura somewhere. So let me jump scare the shit out of this person if I can. Hello. Take the stock off of him, it's totally fine by me, but definitely not at an angle that they expected. Let's go for you. And then Drop Leg Knife Sheath also gives us the ability to catch up to survivors a lot more quickly, thanks to the 10% bonus that it gives us for a few seconds after receiving exposed on a survivor. So, good start. Good start overall, I'd say. Being able to just jump scare people like that. And with us having an indoor map, actually, this can work out pretty heavily in our favor. She's not back on that, and we didn't hit any other gen with our power. Sounds like somebody's there. Hey. I don't have any stock on her, so I'm not going to worry about it. Why did my auto-aim go into him? You can go down, but you can stay on the ground for 60 seconds as well. Hello, Sabi. Want to get stock back on her if I can? Perfect. Because I don't want to hit her. gonna just knock him down again. Because he very obviously has a Decisive Strike. And then we can go and get the Talita as well. Knock you down. Not like I'm really doing a whole lot here. It's just that I know what my statute of limitations are. We just gotta wait another 20 seconds for us to get this person picked up here. Hello. I should not have hit her. I was not trying. I did not want to hit her. I did not. Okay. Pick you up now, because your thing has expired. Your Decisive Strike has expired. You can get another hook onto you, just off of this hefty altruism, and we'll be able to keep swinging around things here pretty quickly. I think I just saw somebody with overwhelming presence, but I'm not too sure about it. Hello there, Megan. Surprised that you don't play the, I'm surprised that you don't play the pallet there against an M1 killer, but all the same, we will get her injury, get you up on a hook as well. Nothing has been hit with Surge, because I think that we've slammed that one gen over there enough at this point. To the point where now we can do this. Oh. Did I? Oh, you're down here. You're in that corner there. You're going for the unhook. Let me see if I can do anything about that. Oh. Wait, that's overwhelming presence, thanks to the languid touch, so now she's exhausted. Very, very good. Hello, Talita. I believe that you are on the ground yet again. Now I can pick you up. Fairly certain that this guy, yep, gets that there. He really wants to get use out of his Decisive Strike, but unfortunately, I'm not giving that business to him. Let's pretend like we're leaving and go back for the Meg who's over here. If she's still here. She might not be. Very well be. Yep, on this gen. We lose our stealth off of that, but that's okay. That's what we're anticipating. Another hook for me. And she's gone off to go get healed. 5 hooks at 5 gens. I mean, clearly an S-tier killer now. See some scratch marks over here? It's Renato. Hey, buddy. No use out of the likes of your Decisive Strike this game. I know that I've had the timer elapse for it both times. So, good attempt on being super hyper aggressive, but you are dead at 5 gens. No. GG's. Good luck on your next one. Can't activate my Night Shroud because survivors that are on the hook and dying in the dying animation can still activate it, which is insane to me. Okay, that's still regressing. That person's dying down there. Possible that this Sable and this Meg are healing some... Oh, they're up there. Okay. That's where they are. Or at least the Sable's over there. Let me see if I can stalk her out here. Really good info. There you are. Hello. Wow, she still reveals me even despite going down the stairs there. Question is, where is the Talita now? Ah, there she is. Or sorry, the Meg, not the Talita. The Talita's obviously on the hook over here. Kind of going back to hook, but I mean, like a difference between like whether I want to get into the Talita or the Meg here. Yep. You can go down. And you can stay on the ground for a little bit. Oh, I thought I would have her there. That's unlucky. Make it harder to read me here. She's left. Gone for a pallet here. We gotta wait again for the Talita's Decisive Strike to run out. I think she might be trying to get out of the game, but again, like, clicking and all of that, just makes me think that it's potentially a Decisive Strike. You know, just how it usually is at the end of the day. Another down for me, another hook stage going my way. This Languid Touch Overwhelming Presence combo actually works out really well, and I think if my mental timer is correct, we should be able to get this Talita back here now. Hello there. if my mental timer is correct. If not, I am a very goofy goober. She has given up, recognizes the futility of her efforts. Sorry for having to have left you on the ground for so long, because I was trying to look for everyone. I was trying to look for all the people here. And then there was one. Now, of course, the problem with Languid Touch Overwhelming Presence is that it only works if somebody uses an item or disturbs a crow. I should go back downstairs if I want to find the hatch. But, you know, I think it's fine for perks to have downsides at the end of the day. Really good match for Surge as well. And that first little jump scare that we had as we jumped down the exit hole was perfect. Anyway, probably at the end of the match, we'll go ahead and take you straight into the next one. Okay, on this game, we're playing the Never Trust Your Friends Night build. So the way that this one works is that we have the combination of the Iridescent Company banner and the Town Watch's torch. What these two add-ons do together is, the Blacksmith's hammer, not the Town Watch's torch. What these two add-ons do together is that whenever we get a hit, we activate Gearhead. Whenever we get a hit, we inflict the survivors with Broken. Whenever we get a hit, we also activate Dissolution. However, these also happen to activate in such a way that, well, it also works with any survivor that we hit with our guards. So, if we hit a survivor with our guards, oh, interesting. I didn't know that's how that worked. Really, but you also can't make... It's a very interesting method of trying to use this to to deny me dissolution, I guess, but I can still hit your hitbox very easily then. Either way, so if I hit somebody with a guard at a long distance, they get broken, which adds to Thanatophobia. And then I get dissolution and also Gearhead on everybody that's working on things. And for add-ons, we do have the blacksmith, the blacksmith's hammer. What the blacksmith's hammer does is it makes it so that whenever a survivor gets hit by one of our guards, they receive broken for 60 seconds. Which means that they can't be healed. And then because Gearhead activates on damage states, I'm gonna go back here and see if they're healing back here. Doesn't seem, no, wait. Table's still here. They are indeed healing. Hello there, madam. But, if someone gets hit by Jailer across the map, we get to activate Dissolution. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting decision, because I make that. I actually make those. Now, Carlos is there with the flashlight. I'm just going to pick up immediately. Not going to worry too much here. I saw an aura on the other generator out to my right there, so I know that there's somebody there. We'll draw a path real quick. And it'll be the Sable back there, but also the Laurie, who gets hit. Excellent news for us. So that's 3 stacks. I know that Carlos is around the back and main there, but now Gearhead is reactivated. Swap back to Assassin. Sable's over here. Breaks the pallet. Thank you, Dissolution. And down she goes. So that's what I was talking about. We hit the Laurie with Dissolution, but the Sable vaulted, and she was the one who gets hooked, or who got hooked here. Now we can just go back. Put you up here. Not quite there. Oh wait, we still find somebody though. And it's the Carlos, so now he has to run away for a very long time. I'll kick this in the meantime. He vaults the window, and also, one of the things about our add-on, in the way of the Iridescent Company banner, whenever we use our power to pass through a vault, the vault location is blocked. Or sorry, he has the vault location blocked for the duration of the hunt, for everybody. Which is great news for me. And then also, if we use our power and pass through vaults, oh, that's a very good grab for me. But if we use our power and pass through vaults, then we get the power of, we get to block those generators ourselves. See somebody up on main up there, thanks to Gearhead and Lethal Pursuer giving us that extended duration. Let me send this out this way. Oh, my bad. My bad, video game. Did not mean to do that. Catch the Claudette there. Now she's trying to go do something, like go heal somebody or something along those lines. She's gonna have to run a long ways to do so, but instead she just gets downed by me. I pick up. Because I'm not gonna be that rude about it. With everyone being injured there as well, those heals were taking 20% slower. Thanks to Thanatophobia having everybody injured. I'm gonna use Carney to go kick this gen up here, so let me go do that real quick. I don't need to. Cancel it. Cancel the power. I see you there. Put this in the middle here. Oh, I thought there was someone there. Never mind. I guess they've gone into the back corner here. Ah, they have, indeed. Let's use Carney again. Because we do have that pallet off to the right there. Because this is technically Shack. If you ever bring a Shack offering and you are sent to this map in some way, shape, or form, the video game will consider any of the... Oh, he doubled back, I see. The video game will consider any of the Shack offerings to be at this location, and so it'll spawn, like, Hatch, for example. If you have Hatch at Shack, we moonwalk it. I know, he's too smart for me. And this is, like, one thing I don't like about night. But that's okay. Pretend like we're going in. Leave. I'm taking way too long in this chase, though. That is for darn sure. Ideally, I would be sending out Jailer to go collect somebody else, but that's okay if we don't. Should be able to get this down now. Really? I auto-aimed into the wall by mistake. Yeah, ideally we'd be using Jailer to go find somebody else, but this guy has windows out the wazoo, so let's just not even bother right now. Keep that guy back there mentally. Patrol this. Get onto the Death Hook Sable. Just perfect. Okay. Yeah. Cool. That works for me. Unfortunately, with the activation time on Dissolution, this pallet doesn't break by itself, so I have to use Carnifex myself to do that. Either way, she takes the hit, she becomes broken. Can't trust your friends when they drag you down like they have. Not intentionally, of course, you know, I've forced them against you. My guess, yes, Gearhead has supplemented my guess quite nicely. Oh, that sucks, actually. That sucks immensely. I see crows back here. Let me just send this around the corner here. And then if he runs back into me, I'm trying to get him to get to 2-tapped if I can. Apparently I can't. That's unlucky. Do kind of wish the assassin was a little more useful, but, you know. Okay, now we have Carnifex. Up for this pallet. If I can get anything done with him. Oh, I've lost chase, apparently. And I got hit by that, apparently. Cool. That's great. That's wonderful. I love the knight. I love the knight. One of my favorite killers. Don't look at my tier list. Patrol that for me, why don't you? And away you go. And I'm sure that there's someone else on this in the meantime, so not even going to worry too much about you. Just going to run at the lorry so I can have 2 people affected at once. I doubt that she tries to come back for the... Oh no, she does. Got you there as well. Very cool. And now we have her chase power active. The problem is... Oh, this person's trying to protect for the Death Hook person. Fine by me. I can just go for you. If she loops up this way, expecting me to jump out the window there. So we'll get her 1 kill at least. I don't doubt that the Carlos is going to be able to get that pallet, or that gen at the far end done anyway, but at least we'll get 1. Maybe even 2 if I'm super duper lucky. Unfortunately, Thana not doing as much work as it could be doing. Gearhead definitely the most valuable perk we've had so far, and we got a little bit of use out of Dissolution, so I can't say that the build's necessarily bad, I'm just a bad player. Problem in between screen. Computer and chair. Yes, there we go. That's what it was. The PibCac. Put you back there. Catches the Carlos, as we anticipated, and he gets to go on a little marathon for us. So, he might try to come hit that banner, but the thing about the banner is that it doesn't... You can't grab it until the horn sounds. So, I'm gonna go around here. Pincer him a bit. Does he get downed? Perhaps. Yes, he does. Very good news for me. And now I know where the last person is, because she went to unhook the homegirl over there. We'll use Carney as well on this gen over here. If I can reach it. Broke the generator. We don't have the add-on that allows the guards to stay at a location for 10 seconds after activating, but that's kind of like a nitpick item, really. It's really not that important. Catch on to the Claudette there, so now that she's caught, we can spend our happy little days going back here. Because they unhooked back here, I know that Carlos is probably just looking to get that final gen done. And in fact, we do find both of them back here. I'm gonna kick that, I'm gonna kick this. Well, I guess like slice that, but I mean, you know what I mean. Kick animation, and look how far away the Claudette has to run from anything of importance to do anything here. Pretty far. Pretty dang far. Now a matter of finding out if Carlos is still back here. I can't tell, actually. I do need to sit around this gen, though. Just because of its relative proximity to completion. Unfortunately, because I haven't gotten an injury recently, I'm not going to be able to find out where things are. They healed... She healed over there. Ah, ran up to the left. I heard her at the last second. Going up for me. Okay, bonk. Give him a little tap, a little timeout tap. Can't really chase that through main, so what I am going to do is I'm going to send Jailer way back here again. Just to check on people. Nothing for it so far. I know that Claudette's in this back corner somewhere, but it's kind of hard for me to find her. Because of the relative location there. There we are. That's what I was hoping for. I knew that somebody would go for that eventually. Kick it again. And it'll be the lorry to be taking the chase. And since the lorry's taking the chase there, I'm gonna go back. Do the old night 3-gen thing. Yippee. So much fun. Woohoo. And I still lose it anyway. It doesn't matter what I do here. I actually am surprised that they were able to get that gen that quickly. I feel like I barely turned around for that, but, you know. That's just how it's gonna be when you're playing a night on Nostromo. I do want the Carlos, but I don't know if I can actually get the Carlos, especially because he has all of main to work with. Well, not all of main, but he does have like the 2 pallets back here that usually spawn, because there's one that goes there. At the wrong guard. Yippee, I love the night. And then I gotta go back here and find out if there's someone on this door. No, there's nothing on that. I shouldn't summon that, by the way. I need to cancel that summon to go back, but they're on this door then? That's surprising. Oh, they are. Interesting. Put this patrol here, maybe? We do find him. In the corner here. Ooh. Assassin should be able to catch here? I don't know. Maybe. Assassin is the fastest one. So she does get tapped here. But she's just running for the corner now. Oh, and there's Carlos back here. Oh, nice. How serendipitous. She doesn't have anything back here. Thankfully. No doorways, no nothing. The only way that she can really get out of this is if Lori comes in for the save, and Lori's nowhere to be found. She's over on the other exit gate, and she's out the game, so we'll at least get a 2K out of this, but a very, very close game for ourselves at the end of the day. I just gotta check for the Carlos over here. Oh, and he's just gone. Okay, well, 2K at 10 hooks is totally fine by me. I want to break that pallet. Give me the points. Ooh, no, not able to get it. I really gotta stop getting this map, but we're playing Myers prior to the rework with the Senseless Death build. It's an obsession swapping build, pretty similar to something we were running earlier in the way of play with your food, you know, all that good stuff here. Hello there. You're not my obsession, so just grab this, get tier 2 right away. We do have 2 add-ons that increase our stalking power, which is nice. He's gonna drop this. No, he's not. He's gonna give me a free hit. How very kind of him. And now that you are my obsession, I can stalk even faster off of this. Vaults it. Doesn't have live, so I should be able to make this. Never mind. I thought I was going to be able to, but I'm apparently a little bit too unknowledgeable about that. I do get bloodlust off of this. I'm surprised that he's making it around these loops. And, like, 100%. Very, very surprised. That's okay, though. We'll bloodlust 2 it up, I guess. Eventually get this gamer down. Commit to a chase for the first time in my life. Hello there. I done see you. Hello. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to stalk you more. Man, it's delicious stock. Okay. Pick up. Pick upsies. Get our power going a little bit faster here, or our perks inside of or get our perks activated more quickly. Because now they have no idea where I am. That main gen's getting popped real damn soon. But perhaps I can also pop somebody else with this undetectable that I have. Yes. Hello. Gotcha. I can get your pretty little friend too. Oh, she has bounce landing. I see. I didn't hear her make a falling sound. We get a play with your food stack off of that, which is perfect. Exactly what we're looking for. And now this will also give me info with regards to where this Nia is now. 2 gens already done, though. No, pretty stellar start for them. They're in that corner. Let's see if I can find out a way to make this work for me. We do have an extended lunge. By nature of having tier 3 up. And I'm in a very good spot now. Thanks to that. Because I was able to see her aura, thanks to Friends Till the End, I knew exactly where she was holding that pallet. And now we see this person over here, and we're undetectable in tier 3 thanks to Furtive Chase. Now, I unfortunately won't be able to do too much more. Hello, madam. How we feeling? 3, 8, 9, 10. Bonk! Knock you down. I'm gonna eat her Decisive Strike. It'll be okay, because then I can get Furtive Chase off on her again. Or work with Game Afoot. I'm sorry to hit you twice in a row. This definitely would have put me on John Behavior's naughty list. Friends Till the End, giving us information on which direction to chase into. Actually, no, I don't want to go that way, because I have 3 survivors on this side of the map. That guy can have that generator. I do not care. Especially if I can enter into chase with somebody else sooner. Hello there, fellas. Bonk. A good hit. And because we're in chase with him, we can actually do this. Gain our haste back. Keep running this way. Bum. Ba-bum. Yeah, that works for me. I'll kick looking this way, because then I kind of want to move back that direction. It's over on her left. Why is she silent all of a sudden? I wonder. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's fine. We knew that that generator wasn't going to be any good to us back there, so get some chases going, grab a stack or 2. Oh, hey, how's it going? We have found our obsession yet again. I mean, we're always going to be finding our obsessions thanks to our perks. Take the stock, look down, take the smack, stare at him a little bit, come back to pick him up, look back again. There he goes. Get more stock off on that. Pick up. And this should be pretty doable now. Now that we know the direction that the survivor was running into, we know how to make things work for ourselves here. Oh, and the Nia. Oh, Nia, darling. You have no idea what you've gotten yourself into, you damn dog. Another hook for me. Off the front of this building here. Hello. Unfortunately, that invisible hitbox actually prevents me from gaining distance on this guy. Let me get my tier 3 up. He'll get this, actually. That's fine by me. Because I can kick, and then I can chase with Game of Foot now. He's silent. I actually can't hear him. Oh, unlucky for me. We can kick that again. Get Game of Foot. I'll shake my head at you, too. To get that going. And with that extra bit of haste, we're able to catch up with Game of Foot, and then swap our obsession one more time. And it does happen to be the person up on main there, which we can chase after, for we have this tier 3. Hello, hello. Why, hello, darling. And down goes the Ashley. Into my shoulders, onto the back of this hook. Let's find out where our next obsession is. Over in this corner, I see. Why, hello back there. How we feeling? She noticed me stalking her last second, which is fine. This is like the turbo stock collection here. This is fine because we can kick. Gain movement speed from Game of Foot. Whoever thought that you'd get Game of Foot value? Not me. Definitely not me. I'm going to, like, peek my red light around there, because I think she might go for the Banquet Vault. Ah, not quite. I was expecting her to, but I think she went around the backside, if I was reading those scratch marks correctly. And I was. She went right around the front of the building instead. But, being a Stinky Myers player, things just aren't going to be going the survivor's way. But I do have 5% haste, thanks to Play With Your Food. And we do see an injured Nia back here, who does have, unfortunately, some resources to work with. She has Shack. I don't want to chase Shack. I think I'm good. I think I am A-okay without a chase at Shack. Kick this. Keep on keeping on. My guess is that there's somebody around this gen back here, but I don't know who it is. Nope, nobody there. So they're on this gen and then this gen, and then this is the gen that the Nia's gonna pre-run back to Shack from, so have to kind of play around that. Potential as well that she heard somebody working on this gen to our left. No. Oh, there's a crow back there. I gained stock from somebody. Oh, hey, how's it going? Give me all that stock juice. Thank you. I didn't mean to pop that, but that's okay. I can go up and get her real quick. She's gonna wait for my red light to clear the corner here, so I'm gonna, like, moonwalk it out. Jumped out anyway. I thought she would wait a little bit longer, because if she did, she would just be dead. But, yeah, this main building's a pain in the ass, isn't it? Let's get her another stack of Play With Your Food off of her. Feels good, man. Now we are moving 10% faster. Again, nobody on these gens whatsoever. I did not want to pop tier 3 there, for the record. They healed up in a corner somewhere. We don't know exactly where. Yeah, there you are. Hello. And down he goes, because we still have tier 3. He is our obsession, but very briefly. As we will... I kind of want to take him to basement, but basement's a little bit hard to reach in Garden of Joy main, so I'm going to hit this instead. Get information on where the next survivor is, and run over here with 15% haste. Ooh, isn't that just delectable? It is an uninjured person here. We're going to get so much stock off of him. Now, Sprint Burst! Yippee! Yeah, let's go back into this corner. Grab this lady real quick. Excellent. I've been trying to teabag me on main this whole time, but you were my target because you are the obsession. Knowing that main is like such a pain in the ass, such a powerful part of the map is very annoying, actually. It's just a Garden of Joy thing. It's not even like a survivor. Oh, how dare the survivors play a strong part of their map kind of thing. The frustrating thing for me, ultimately, is that I know that I just can't really take chases at main with most killers. Primarily because how much this... Oh, this person's just sitting on this vault here. See if I can juke him out a bit. Yep. I was able to. I figured he was like waiting for my model to show up in the doorway, and we just end up getting the kill anyway. So 4K2 on Garden of Joy with Myers? I mean, not half bad. Being able to maintain chases helped us out quite a bit. We have one more build before we end this video. Alright, we're on the Groaning Storehouse with what is known as the Metalhead Doctor build. So we have Infectious Fright, Phantom Fear, and Hex Face the Darkness, all of which are perks that make survivors scream, including that one that's standing right in front of us. Hello, Kate, are you disconnecting? No, you're just going to be running in the corner here. Missed my power, almost, at least. Almost missed my power. Alright. Moonwalk it. Hide a red light here a little bit. Hit the pallet, maybe? Nope. Just pre-drop. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do against this killer. Yeah, I will say that Doctor is functionally not one of my favorite killers. And the reason for that is that he just doesn't fucking work half the time, it feels like. And he feels like he just gets outpaced by so many of the exhaustion perks in the game. One. Yeah, that should be a hit. And by that I mean, like, if somebody's running Sprint Burst and I don't have an exhaustion perk on, I'm usually just kind of boned, really. Like, look, see, that Sprint Burst got her all the distance that she needed to get it to this pallet here. Now she gets out of it for free, which is just awesome and hysterical. At least we get 3 hits of our power there to get another tier up, and we do have Face the Darkness still active on the Lara there, but man, this killer definitely he's the character that I've had to take the most attempts on in terms of getting this build to work, just because his power doesn't feel like it works. If that makes sense. Or maybe it doesn't make... Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't make sense. Either way... Oh, what the... Did you lag out or something? What the hell happened there? Whatever. But yeah, it just... His power just kind of doesn't feel like it works half the time. You'll see the detonation go off, but the survivor gets to buffer the pallet drop, or the vault, or whatever else is going on up there. And you just lose out on being able to have an actually functional power because of it. And that's super disappointing. I need to hit this right now. There is somebody on my totem over here, but we've shocked him off of it. Very good. Very, very good. Oh. A little bit of time for myself, but I'll get a hit there. Take a smack there. Oh, chase me, Doctor. Don't protect your totems. Let's hit this. I thought she would cut inside and try to go for the window there. I guess there is, like, some credence to be had over, whether or not you get... See, look at this. Is going to hit, and she still gets the vault. I guess it was a bit late on that one, but... she has Lithe, so she just gets away for that now. Let's see. She'll cut inside and then go for the window. No, she doesn't go for the window. That is crazy business. Fakes the window, too. That's an interesting use of your power there, for sure. I can't tell if I hit anybody with that or not. Hopefully I did. Would be nice if I did. Doubt that I did, though. We still have our totems up, and basement is inside of shack, so that is kind of nice. People are still screaming. Face the Darkness is still up because the Lara was the one that we hit initially. And we get 2 hooks. That's Face the Darkness down, but thankfully not ruin. So, still getting our regression going on our gens. And the reason why we're pairing ruin with this build specifically is because... hold on. 1, 2... Okay, that's fine. Down she goes. Anyway, the reason why we're pairing Face the Darkness with this build, or Ruin with this build, that has a bunch of screams and everything going on. See them back there resetting. Is because whenever a survivor gets forced off of a generator, they will run themselves into the problem where it just starts regressing automatically, which is nice. It's exactly what we need to have happen. Get this? Cool. I think she might have been looking behind herself there. Oh, and realizes that pallet's not real. Thank you, Iridescent King, I think? She vaulted that. I don't know how she lost scratch marks while vaulting, but, you know. Ooh, no double backs. I am surprised that hits, though. I will say. No way she goes screaming as she does. Let's hit this. I was gonna hopefully interrupt that, but wasn't allowed to. Yeah, I see the Feng Min, though. That's all that I care about. Getting this person down if I can. Oh my god! What is that? What is that? I got bumped out by this tree here. So, unfortunately, no more regression, no more nothing available for us. Just, bad vibes all around. Maybe I can get something here. Oh, she just goes out wide, so I get the distance back. Very nice. Take a smack. And run away. And run with it. Now they have to reset a little bit here. A little bit of a scream moment. Tag you up. Should be able to hit this in time. Especially because you don't get a fast vault off of that, so I'm quite happy about that. We'll hit this too, because this will be putting you into a higher tier hit there. But yeah, I could tell from the way that she was running that she wasn't going to get... Where are you? Where? Oh, okay, you mistimed that, Lamau. Terribly. I don't know how you mistime flashlight blinds in the modern day. You get to go down, though, for it. So thank you for the free down, free injury, and also missing the flashlight timing. Up we go. And another hook for me. And I see where that person is, and I can put you up on the hill so that it takes them longer to get to you. And we can go back to using our big ol' Biden blast. Give me a second here while I walk over this way. I saw an effigy there. I don't know why I call it an effigy. It's not like the Unknown's effigies. It's vaults, and then she has live. That's kind of predictable. I see you, Kate. Get this here. I'm actually gonna intercept the Kate if I can. Because now if I intercept the Kate, it'll prevent her from being able to get these unhooks for free. Bonk. Solid hit. Now we see the Feng Min going for the unhook here. Then I'll be able to get big old trade here, potentially. Oh, I kind of look back here. Go back there. Take a little bit of time there. I think they're going to get the unhook here in a second, but that's okay. Because now I can just use that time to go and catch the Kate here. And now we're 115 and getting another hook for ourselves. Bonk. Transferring all that pressure that we once had onto the Kate. And this is what we gotta do in order to win this game, is kind of like proxy camp our pressure out. I think that's like one thing I can give advice to killers who are new to the game, right? You have to think about the map holistically. Where is your pressure? So what I mean by pressure is, where are you completing your objectives and where do survivors not want you to be? Obviously, they don't want us to be around generators, but simultaneously, they don't want us to be... Well, and this person's going to go for the window vault again, so we just got to be mindful of that. Hit this right now. So 1, 2... She'll vault the window here, because she has her life. That's like her entire game plan there. Pick this up. And one of the places that survivors don't want us to be is around other hooked survivors, because they need that time and space to actually get the unhooks to get the person off safely, right? So, in this scenario, both these gens. Actually, this gen's further along. I need to go check it right now. But in this scenario, nobody here, thank goodness. It's super good news for me. In this scenario, my pressure is around this hook here, or around that hook there, where they've all just healed, so I know that they're all back there together. And this Feng Min is in a really good spot for us. Because one, she's in basement, so it's much harder for me to get anti-camp off of it. She's in between a three gen, so because there's like 3 gens in relatively close proximity to each other. That's what we have there. And then she's also hooked, right? So I can just proxy camp this kind of forever. And I see the Lara there. Tag her with the power. And this allows me to go over here and check on this. That's still regressing, because that's in the middle of the 3 gen. You can see how I can just use this proxy camp to get a kill on a survivor. Unless there's somebody who's, like, walked behind me. Scratch marks tell me that there's nobody that's run down there. So now I see scratch marks here, and I know immediately that there's nothing going for them. So they get that gen back there. That's totally fine. In exchange for a kill, we have a person here. Hide my red light a little bit. And what I mean by hide my red light is that when you play as killer, you have like a cone of red light in front of your face that survivors can see before you clear the distance on something. Okay, fine by me. Hello there. She was hoping to get me with like a swing or something there, but we find out there's a player over here thanks to Infectious Fright. I can get you up on a hook. Should be death for you, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, I am mistaken. She goes for Shack here. Now, this is the other problem, though, of, like, the positioning here. Is that we are right next to Shack. Shack's a very powerful building for survivors. We see Kate just sprinting off in this direction. The last survivor that I don't know the whereabouts of is our friend... oh, no, I do now. Because this thing here is... these effigies will spawn around survivors that have high madness tiers. So, you just, walk right by her there. Smack you. She might have Decisive Strike, which the indication of that is the fact that she has the Obsession tag on her. It's a very annoying location for me. Now, thankfully, I have this wall open, so I can just kind of chase her down here. Should be this little window to, like, right in front of her that she might take. Yep, but if she had life, she's already used it. Down she goes. Almost makes it all the way, but Infectious Fright, the perk on the left there, lets us know that there's nobody inside of 32 meters. And with us having 3 hook states remaining and only 3 survivors, I know that this person's dead on hook. That's exactly what I need. Take a hit here. Nothing. Kick this. This might have been a gen that Lara was working on previously. And my gen spread's not great. I know there's somebody probably on this gen. Yeah, unfortunate timing. It's actually both of them there, so I'll probably get a 3k out of this at the end of the day if I'm so fortunate. Unfortunately, Finesse is a perk in Dead by Daylight that should have exhaustion, but that's just me and my biased killer opinions. Wrong on both ends, madam. That's fine by me. We'll leave that down, and I'll show you something funky you can do with it. If she goes back to Shack. It doesn't look like she will, though, so that's totally fine. I do kind of want to coerce her to going back to Shack. She has Sprint Burst or something. That's why she's walking. Hey, that's Bloodlust. Down she goes. So, perfect timing for me. And again, with no screams nearby, this is finally a 3rd hook, but I do have to play this in, like, an extremely brainy way on a comp map and hope that my power works. And it kind of does. It kind of ends up working out for him. Either way, that'll be the end of all the suggested builds. This last one was really tough to get. For some reason, I've just been getting the strongest gamers, the strongest builds, the tallest mountain, the broadest shoulders. And fun fact, if you interrupt the survivor wall there on the hatch with your M2 shock, you actually prevent them from using it, which is pretty cool. Anyway, that'll probably be the end of the video. Thank you all so much for your build suggestions and submissions. Some were great, some were definitely builds, and some of them just had extremely short games because that's just how it goes sometimes. So thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, and goodbye.